An early morning drive around the pan. We've seen a few cars stopping over there on the other side, so we'll head in this direction first. You see, it's only about half a k from our campsite, so we'll see what's keeping people here for a good few minutes every time. As you can see, the sun is not very high yet, and the temperatures are nice and cool for this time of the morning. I think it's going to be warm later on. We're back at Mabuasehube on our way up to Lesholorho and then through to Monomoria to have a good look. This is a little lookout above Mabuasehube, just off campsite number 1, and it has a good lookout over the pan. There used to be a borehole down at the bottom here at one point in time, but it hasn't worked for quite a while. That looks like a nice little campsite down there as well, although it's just a turnaround. And yeah, a whole big pan, and if you look, get your binoculars out, you'll probably find the campsites around there. But you can see that it's extensively burnt. This is Lesholorho campsite number 1. We've camped here before with Chris and Stel and Russ, and looks pretty good. The tree that we camped under right there, and a nice big tree on that side where Russ camped under. Same as most areas in Mabuasehube at the moment. Quite burnt on the fields, not everywhere. This one's interesting, even the pan burned, which means obviously the pan had grass on it. So we're going to drive around and look at the other campsite and where the waterhole used to be and see if there's any water, which we doubt, but we'll have a look anyway. Lesholorho campsite number 2, much closer to the pan, and the A-frame is a little bit more open, but we'll go and check out the facilities up the top there. Hello, Squirrel. How are you, Squirrel? And seems like they've been busy here. The pan is right there. We've parked under this beautiful big shady tree, which must be a blessing for a lot of people. We will get out and put up table and chairs and have some coffee and see what is around. And this is the ablutions. Sometimes one just wishes that there were competent plumbers around here and borehole technicians, because I think we're sitting with another dry ablutions. New toilet building, rusty roof already, and yeah, not going to point the camera down the hole, but these people have left their toilet paper behind. Shower and a wash basin, and it's nice that they've managed to build these, and these are sort of standard issue for this place. There's the old bog. We'll have a look in there now. So this is the standard issue shower and wash basin. I will put money on a no-show. No water. Somebody's left their shower bag here. Wash basin doesn't look too old. I don't know if Lizard can get out. We'll help him. Taps. Nothing in. Oh, Lizard is gone. Down the hole, plug hole. Right, let's walk over to that side. Oh, nice big lion tracks. Nice, very big lion tracks. This is rather suspect. It's probably full. All the people's messages. So they built another, just built another one. Lion tracks are not that old, because with the wind we've had, they haven't washed away completely. They haven't blown away and filled up here. Here they go. So they have had lion here in camp fairly recently. Let's go for some coffee. Is that nice, Squirrel? Is that nice? You're munching on a nut. Oh, aren't you a lucky girl? Oh, what a nice squirrel. Having a nut for breakfast, are you? You came and begged and we just gave you a tiny little nut. The squirrel's got his nuts. No, those are fingers. Those are fingers. She wants another nut. Look, look, babes. She wants another nut. Do you think she could have one more? Hey, baby. There's a nut. Aren't you a lucky girl? Running away. She wants to eat in peace. Looking at the veld out there. Lots of green regrowth after just 1 week. After some big fires. A little bit of moisture in the ground. And here and there we spot an animal that is already making use of it. Taking in all that nice green, fresh shoots coming out of the ground. Here it's a little drier, but regrowth is there nonetheless. Monomoria waterhole. Monomoria pan. And this is the waterhole. There is some water in, it's a bit dirty. It's actually a bit green, but there must be a source that's filling it, because otherwise it would definitely be empty. All we've seen here today so far are birds, but somebody has seen lions here this morning, so they do come here. Monomoria campsite number 1 and late afternoon, and are starting to set up for the evening. We were at the waterhole for over an hour. No sign of any animals except for squirrels, but there have been lions here. Come right through the campsite. Here's the proof. That's a smallish one. According to our camp neighbors, there was some big ones too. They went right through here and out the back, and he kept coming to have a look and see if they'd come to join us a bit later, but they hadn't. But it's getting on now. It's probably about 6:30 and time to start our supper and set up tent and all those other things. I'm up on top of the A-frame again. I like to do that when I can and when I feel like it, for a CAT scan. This area of Monomoria is a very quiet area, people-wise. just 2 camps, and it seems like there is somebody quietly sitting away in camp number 2. We're in camp number 1, Monomoria campsite number 1. Number 2 is about half a kilometer down. There's a little track there, and the water hole down at the pan is very quiet. Very quiet. The lions that were seen in this campsite this morning went off in the bush, into the bush in that direction, and haven't been seen since, so they probably headed off to another area for food and drink. This restaurant was not to their liking. Here's the Empire number 1 shower. And the water's cold, but the weather is so hot today, this will be a pleasure. This is Empire number 2, the famous Empire number 2, and Lionel has come for a drink while the work crew are still busy there. Lionel is having his drink over there. He's a big boy, and it's a hot day, and it's thirsty work, and he's really enjoying that. Oh, what a pretty boy. He's such a good boy. A casual cat. If you wait a bit, then yeah, there he goes. Late afternoon on Thursday, and we're back at Empire 2. Last night we were at Monomoria. Sean and his crew have been here for the last couple of days doing some maintenance work on the A-frames. They've got lots more planned. In the meantime, they've filled all the holes in the floor which were dropping and subsiding, and they've concreted around here to make it all stable again. And they've gone down to Empire number 1 right now to go and do a little bit there before they come back. I don't think I mentioned in my previous video clip that literally there by the big tree over there, in fact halfway to that tree, our honeymoon couple are over there doing their 15-minute on the job, and every now and then we hear all the grunts and roars and groaning and squealing that comes along with lions mating. I think they might be visiting here later. It's evening, the sun has just gone down. Here's our camp, our dishwashing station. There's still a lot of bees that are trying to drink. I'll rescue a few from the water again. Right behind old Bruno, the brown cruiser, and those trees just behind are at least 5 lions now. The mating couple, a large male who seems to want to just sleep, and there's a limping female. There's supposed to be cubs as well. It would be nice if the cubs do come down here this evening while we're safely tucked up inside our little larper. Now to rescue some bees. No, I can't see them. I can hear them. There.
Right, yeah. There. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here they come. He's getting closer. She's on the road already. That's got to be 60 meters? 30 meters?